Thank you for watching Scary Bear Attacks. If you like this episode, please remember to hit the like button and leave a comment or two, then subscribe and click on the bell to receive notifications of whenever we release new videos. Also, please remember to share them to your social media.
Welcome back to Scary Bear Attacks. Today's episode takes us to China's northeastern frontier, Wangqing County, which lies within the lush mountainous terrain of Jilin Province. This area forms part of the sprawling Northeast China Tiger and Leopard National Park, one of the country's most ambitious wildlife conservation zones. The park's cold winters and damp thawing springs nurture thick forests dominated by Korean pine, Mongolian oak, and Manchurian fir. Understory plants like Siberian ginseng, rhododendron shrubs, and dwarf bamboo provide cover and sustenance for animals large and small. Scattered through the forests are berry bushes, such as elderberry, viburnum, and wild currant, natural food sources for omnivores, like the Asiatic black bear. These rugged borderlands are also home to the world's rarest big cats, the Amur tiger and Amur leopard, as well as a growing population of black bears. As conservation efforts expand and predator numbers rebound, the overlap between humans and wildlife grows tighter. For rangers patrolling these remote mountains, that overlap can sometimes turn violent. As you can see on the satellite image, there are not many roads through the park. This not only keeps the sanctuary wild and remote, but it makes patrolling the park very difficult and dangerous. Park rangers have to cover most of the preserve on foot, and in groups of 3 to 5 rangers, they confront poachers, and others doing things like illegal mining, fishing, or plant or animal collection. On March 10, 2025, Huizhong was performing a routine mountain patrol as part of his duties with the Lanjia Protection Station under the Wangqing Protection Center. He was accompanied by fellow ranger Dong Shoubin and other team members. Fan took point, walking ahead along a forest trail, followed by a handful of his men. There is no way Fan could have known, but a rather grumpy Asiatic black bear had recently emerged from its winter den, hungry and bold. Fan's effort to lead the group put him in a very vulnerable position as he rounded the trunk of a very large tree. His vision was suddenly filled with a vast shadow that had emerged from the shade beneath the tree. As his men watched in horror, the large bear tossed and threw him. The jaws of the bear closed on Fan's head, and its claws ripped deep gashes in his back and arms. His left eye was injured, and blood flowed from his body from numerous puncture wounds. A member of Fan's patrol, Dong Shoubin, ran toward Fan and the ongoing attack. The only thing he carried that could be construed as a weapon was a wooden stick. As the bear shook Fan back and forth, Dong cracked the bear with the wooden stick as many times as he could do it. The barrage of blows from Dong worked in driving the bear off of Fong. Grabbing onto Fong's arm, Dong dragged his fellow ranger away from the bear and the danger it posed. In the melee required to fight the bear off, Dong suffered a very deep gash to his head. The Wangqing Protection Center responded immediately, activating its emergency protocol. The injured rangers were quickly transported to the hospital, where Fan underwent urgent eye repositioning surgery and received extensive facial sutures. Miraculously, doctors were able to preserve much of his vision in the injured eye. His condition stabilized over the following 24 hours. Dong's head wound was also treated with stitches, and he remained under hospital observation. Both men were listed in stable condition as of March 11th. Following the attack, the Management Bureau issued alerts across the entire park system, warning staff of the heightened risk of bear encounters during the winter to spring transition, a biologically sensitive period when bears awake from hibernation, hungry, and sometimes disoriented. The Bureau emphasized stricter patrol planning and recommended all mountain patrols include teams of 5 or more. The bear involved in the attack has not been located or captured. Based on the timing, behavior, and lack of cubs reported, the bear was likely a solitary adult, possibly male, freshly emerged from hibernation. There were no reports of animal carcasses nearby or other provocations that might explain the aggression, suggesting this may have been a territorial defense or a surprise encounter, given no cubs were spotted at the attack site. Speaking of cubs, our Cub Tier membership on Patreon, linked below, will give you ad-free early access to our episodes, and the $3 per month goes a long way in helping me continue to produce educational and entertaining content like this. Asiatic black bears, known locally as moon bears, due to the distinctive white crescent on their chest, are known to be shy, but can become aggressive when startled. Their range overlaps heavily with that of tigers and leopards, especially in rugged areas with mixed forest cover and good food sources. With somewhere around 1,500 Asiatic black bears residing in Jilin Province's 5,600 square miles, this area has a high density of black bears. When you include brown bears, tigers, and leopards, the province is nearly filled with predators capable of killing a human being. As bear populations recover in the area, conflicts with people and settlements are on the rise, and a solution must be found soon to ward off similar attacks. After reviewing the facts surrounding this episode, I'm left with a few questions for you. Should wildlife rangers in high-risk areas like Wangqing be issued bear spray or non-lethal deterrents as standard gear? Can improved patrol planning, such as seasonal route adjustments, significantly reduce the risk of surprise encounters? How do conservation goals balance with human safety as predator populations continue to rebound? Huizhong and Dong Shoubin are now part of a growing number of frontline conservation workers facing real danger as predator populations recover in East Asia. Their bravery, especially Dong's quick, selfless response, highlights the risks taken daily to protect not only the animals, but the delicate balance of nature itself. As China's protected areas expand and ecological success stories multiply, new questions arise. How do we adapt to a wilderness that's no longer shrinking, but regrowing? And how do we protect those who guard the boundary between wild and human? I will gladly read and reply to your thoughts, so post them in the comments section below, and let's talk about it.
Thank you for watching Scary Bear Attacks. If you've enjoyed this episode, please consider clicking on the like button and clicking on the bell icon. We'll help you know when we post our new episodes. Posting our video links to your social media profiles furthers awareness, and it's fun. We slashed our prices in our merch store, linked below, so check out the bargains there while you shop. As a member of our human community, remember to adventure bravely and be careful out there, especially in bear country.